I mean, you mentioned, of course, the different kind of entertainment experiences, and one of the things that particularly gets me with the Solstice Class ships is you have the Koning hot glass show, don't you, as well?
Yes,
on a few of the ships,
yeah.
where people get to watch the glass blown in front of them.
Yeah, so if you sort of picture this, so you're sort of, you're sailing from France through to Spain, and the sun is shining, you're on the top deck, you've got your feet running through the real grass on the lawn, you've got the smell of the ocean, the smell of the grass, and then literally in front of you, you have this wonderful hot glass show where they're actually making in front of you, whatever you want to make, they will make, and these beautiful displays of hot glass. So we've got that on a couple of our Solstice Class ships, and actually on Reflection on Silhouette, which were the two ships that were most recently built, we've actually then transferred that into a lawn club grill. So that's now a separate restaurant.
Yeah, is it like a Brazilian...
Well, it's a barbecue.
Barbecue,
yeah.
yeah.
And you can either choose to self-barbecue, or we can barbecue for you. And again, at night, it's wonderful. So you've got the warmth of the sea air.
Stars above you.
You've got the stars above you, and you're having this wonderful meal outside.
You'd be in your own back garden almost, but you're just, a lot more luxurious and full of friends.
It's a very special. I have to say that is my favourite restaurant.
Yeah, but not only that, I think it's the quirky takes on some of the restaurants on board. For instance, I'm thinking of iPads being used for menus.
Yes.
Sushi lollipops and make your own cupcake.
Correct.
Tell us more about some of these amazing dining options.
Well, that again links into our whole ethos of modern luxury. We've got 5 different speciality restaurants. So outside the beautiful main dining restaurant that I spoke about with the wonderful wine tower, we have 5 different speciality restaurants on board the Solstice Class ships. One of which is called Cuisine, which is our own design of restaurants, even down to the cutlery and even the way in which we present the food.
And the Rydell crystal glasses,
absolutely,
which are stemless. So they roll, don't they? They roll. I've never seen them before. I was kind of pushing mine just to kind of see it. Just love to see the roll.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Yeah.
But you have your own iPad, and on that you have things like a disco prawn cocktail, which arrives in a flashing little glass. You have sushi lollipops, which are beautifully displayed on their own little sticks. The pudding is designed by Rubik's Cube, so you have a Rubik's Cube, and that's how you design your own puddings. And you basically, if you like, make your own platter and share your own meal.
It's incredibly innovative. It really is, and exciting. And again, great for a family, because it is all involved in that sense, and it is so fun and interactive. Almost like playing with your food, isn't it?
Definitely.
Which my mum always told me not to do, but I always love doing, so it's a good thing. And beyond that, you've also got healthy dining as well. I mean, not just with because there's the SBE certified, isn't there, which is the kind of health through food, where you have stuff that's sourced sustainably, locally. Organically, which I was very impressed with, just on the buffet areas on the open decks. I mean, that's unheard of in the cruise industry. It's not something I'm used to seeing.
Yeah. No, well, it's a very good point. So cuisine, wine and food is very important to people when they go on holiday.
Absolutely.
And therefore, we like to make sure that we offer a very varied selection, as we do in the different restaurants that we do, from Italian to Blue Restaurant, which is more Mediterranean, light, healthy. And to your point, it is a myth again that you have to put on weight when you go on a cruise.
Absolutely.
You actually don't. You can go to the gym every morning, you can have a personal trainer, and with us we have what we call our Aqua Spa and our Aqua class of rooms. And the Aqua Spa only serves healthy, light meals, very tasty, absolutely, but lighter meals. So there is a complete different array, and as you said, we definitely like as much as possible to actually get locally produced food as well.
Yeah.
So it's a mixture of the two.
And of course, the Solstice Class ships. The word solstice to me, it's all about the summer solstice, about light. And these ships, having been on board, as I'm sure you have many more times than me, they are very light. There's a lot of glass being used.
Yes.
There's sweeping views and huge kind of panoramic areas where they're very open. And the light seems to pour into them, whereas, as opposed to other older constructed ships where they can seem quite dark and it's artificial light used. They're wonderful.
Yeah, that's a very good point. So we tend to have very far higher ceilings. The atrium, for example, in the ships, they're so large. We've actually got real trees in each of the atriums with a massive vase holding these trees up. In the dining area, which again is all steel and chrome and light, we've actually got a wine tower, 2-storey wine tower, with over 2,500 different wines in place. And in fact, we have got the largest wine collection at sea. And we're known for our wines, we're known for our cuisine. And actually, Oz Clarke, who's a well-known wine connoisseur, is actually doing 2 wine sailings with us in October on Infinity that sails out of Harwich.
Okay, now these are the ones, are these the sailings that go over towards Bordeaux and
Vigo?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Porto.
Fantastic.
So for the wine lovers amongst your viewers, that really is something to look out for.